Morning. I think we on maybe part 4, or possibly part 3. America fall. America is falling. America is falling. Or should I say, America has fallen. And it's only getting worse. For many of you of the new generation who don't know, America has been built on a lie. I have a universal pack of buddies, and when I say universal, Spanish, Asian, European, Sub-Saharan, you know what I mean? I have a variety pack of friends, or associates. Let me say that. That would be a better word, associates, people I associate with. Because this day and age, it's hard to tell who is a real friend or not. Probably not for many, but for myself. Anywho, America fall. America is falling. Okay, and like I said, America is also built on a lie, deception, a trick, hoodwink. You know what I mean? So it's like, again, when you have a foundation built on lies, in order to keep that house or building, what have you, whatever you wish to label it, to upkeep it, you have to tell more and more lies. You have to pull more and more tricks. And that is what we're witnessing. More lies, more tricks. The majority have been deceived. I had a white buddy of mine, our associate, to pretty much say, why the blacks are the way they are. Like, they don't know the history, and when you don't know your history, it will repeat itself. Pretty much a lot of blacks been brainwashed, experimented on, oppressed, depressed, suppressed. I mean, like, a lot of blacks are traumatized at this point. A lot of them, facing post-traumatic stress, like, you name it. I mean, all of what I'm trying to say, or all of what I am saying, is that it was only a matter of time, and it's only a matter of time where SHTF, shit hit the fan. It's only a matter of time, alright? So if you had a generation back in the day, a third generation, that I can very much, overstand, meaning, they was a bit more direct in how they felt about other races. They didn't like them for the reason they didn't like them. And keep in mind, you have to teach hate, If you were to take a white child and a black child and allow them to grow together and play, of course they'll notice the difference of their skin, eventually. But what happens is, they could tolerate one another. But again, when you're a low life, and I have to say that, a low life meaning, why do you have to teach evil? Why do you have to teach, why you have to teach to be immoral, and that's a lot of what happened, so for a lot of you guys who think, okay, the blacks are inferior race, or they're lazy, it's not true. America was built on the back of the blacks, of the muscle, the muscle of the blacks, okay? This whole damn country, all right? And, one would ask, like, okay, well, if the whites didn't like the blacks, why were they so kind to bring them to America with them? After stealing the place, I wouldn't even say stealing, because we are, like, again, you have to know the history. You know, many would say, okay, no, we conquer, okay? You know, other countries, you know, when they conquered, you know, it was no problem. You know, it just went down in the history books. So in other words, they really came and they deceived these guys. You know, I have to go back to the key word, deceive. You know, like, find out the history of Thanksgiving, all right? Look at the history of Thanksgiving, all right? What happened? You know, so deception is like the devil's magic. And somehow these guys got hold to the devil's magic. And, you know, it's not that, you know, we was all barbaric, we was masculine, and we was just so smart. You know, if you mistaken intelligence with deceiving, like, that's come on, man. It's the difference between intelligence and being clever, you know. But like I say, the fall of what you would call this great nation, it was always a lie. It was a trick, you know. So it's only so long you could upkeep a lie, you know. And pretty much that's the reason America has fallen. I have fallen. Alright, you know, a lot of people, you know, okay, let's just be polite, let's just like one another and sweep the dirt up under the rug. Well, it's still there. It's not gone. It's up under the rug. The dirt is there, okay? You know, and again, it's like a game. You know, whereas a lot of people, you know, their emotions on the line, and most often they're being controlled by the emotions, but we're not going to go into details on that. But, yeah. That's mainly one of the reasons this place is falling. It has nothing to do with, oh, where the jobs are leaving. Oh, no, it don't have anything to do with that. Trust me. I mean, that may play a small role, a fraction of the role. But again, deception, deceit, that's the real reason. And many of you should know this. And it's only a matter of time. It's happening right up under your nose. That's my time. America's fallen. To the ones of you that know how to love, you know, live in the love frequency, hey, keep it up. Those of you who wish to use the devil's magic prolong and keep up mess, your time is short here.